He's guilty, and he's going to always be guilty. But I know one day I'm going to see my son.
That's the mother of Odin Lloyd speaking outside the courtroom earlier today following a judge's ruling throwing out the murder conviction of former New England's Patriots star Aaron Hernandez following his suicide last month. Hernandez and his legal team were appealing the conviction, but last month he took his own life while serving a life sentence for killing Lloyd. A controversial Massachusetts law allows for a conviction to be canceled if the inmate dies before an appeals court finalizes the conviction. I'm joined now by Doug Sheff, wrongful death attorney for the Lloyd family. Sir, thank you for joining us. You were in the courtroom today. It was an outcome that many expected because of this unusual Massachusetts law. Tell me what you were hoping for.
Well, what I'm hoping for is what's best for this family. It is such an honor to represent Ursula Ward and her family. They are truly people of strength, devotion, and faith, and honor, and they know, as I do, that this is merely one step in a journey for them. The ruling came down today, and certainly the district attorney's office, which is doing an excellent job, stated that this case will be appealed to the Supreme Judicial Court. There, the court will have an opportunity to look at the laws, to attempt perhaps to incorporate victims' rights more prominently in our system.
Right,
so we are hopeful.
The local DA says Hernandez benefited from an antiquated law that the rest of the country, it did have similar laws, but they've moved on. How does the DA and you, how do you change this? Does a law have to be struck down? Does it have to be legislative? What happens?
Well, it's not grounded in statutory law, but rather common law, as we say, and therefore, as the case makes its way up to the highest court in the land, again, this provides the Supreme Judicial Court, the highest court in Massachusetts state court system, to take this opportunity and to decide what's equitable, what's fair, what should be the law going forward. Here's an opportunity to address the issue of, is it an antiquated law? What's fair for victims? To strike the proper balance. It's a wonderful chance.
Tell me about specifically
for the family.
This case. There's an ongoing civil suit that the Lloyd family is currently pursuing. That's the normal course of events after a criminal suit. Does the vacation of this conviction affect the civil suit that the Lloyd family is pursuing?
Well, we're confident that it does not. In our civil case, we have an order that is as a result of a summary, it's called a summary judgment order, that establishes that Aaron Hernandez is indeed at fault with respect to the death of Odin Lloyd. We would, in ordinary course, carry our case forward to the damages stage. And we're comfortable and confident that a well-reasoned court will agree and will be allowed to proceed with the civil wrongful death case, which allows for 3 types of damages. It allows for the sort of loss of comfort, companionship, guidance, and support that a loving family member like Odin Lloyd provided. It allows for pain and suffering damages, and also punitive damages in the case of reckless disregard for another human being.
And those punitive damages and the pain and suffering, does it rely on the fact that another court had a guilty finding? It doesn't necessarily.
No, that aspect of the case is yet to be tried. That aspect of the case would be where we would head next.
Doug Sheff, thanks for joining us. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Doug Sheff is an attorney for the Odin Lloyd family. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.